so much for joining in today's ASMR video. Now before this video starts off, my parents are currently in Italy having a nice vacation. They left me here to take care of the dogs and the cats, which no issue. They gives me more time to make ASMR videos. First of all, I hope this background is relaxing. We're gonna make a couple of ASMR videos in here, so definitely comment if this is a nicer background. And we're gonna eat mochi today, so enjoy this video. So we're gonna firstly start off with the normal mochi, the non-ice cream version. Looks like poop. I'm looking at my dog right now. Delicious. Sesame seeds. Oh yeah, and for those wondering, mochi is 100% vegan. There's no gelatin, so it is halal, and it's great. It's very fattening. The sugars are quite low, but the fats are really high in the calories as well. So you're gonna be eating all of these. Why so many eating videos, you may wonder? Well, okay, I have to admit something. I'm not running out of ideas technically, but I'm getting a shortage of ASMR ideas. So give me some roleplays and etc. Some non-ASMR eatings, if you know what I mean. I'm just laughing because back in the old days, when I used to be 16 years old, 4 years ago, crazy, I'm 20 by now, I used to record a lot of videos there. I remember specifically an ASMR eating Chinese noodles, and people gave me backlash saying, oh, that's not Chinese, when I bought them from a Chinese store. I mean, what's not Chinese slash Asian about that, right? So yeah, anyways, I don't know why it's wrapped in plastic, ridiculous. This cost me €5 for 6, ridiculous, but never had mochi ice cream. Let's taste it. That's shit. Yeah, okay, I don't like that. Oh hell no, we probably chose the wrong flavor out of them all. Okay, so look, we got this right. We got chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, green tea. I think that was green tea, that was shit, sorry. Black sesame, mango. I'm gonna call you right now, strawberry is gonna taste delicious. So this isn't a very long ASMR video, I know, but we'll chit chat, etc. Because why not? I don't know if I like these taste horrible. Oh, chocolate, oh hell yeah. Oh yeah, oh that's good. Hell yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, so the green tea isn't my favorite one. It's my least favorite. I can definitely taste the quality. Oh, it's got coconut milk. Awesome. Oh wow. Okay. That does taste good. I do find it's very expensive. arrives at the door. I'm like, oh, thanks, my guy. So a couple of days ago, me and him went to the action, and we were only meant to walk out with one item. Managed to come out with a few items, which, alright, I loved it. I really do love spending time with Brendan. And yeah, I just take him out. Basically, as in a matter of, I take him outside, go on the field, go to the park, play with him, shoot at him. With nerves, obviously, not real guns. So yeah, anyways, he's a cool kid. You know, he needs somebody that can guide him into his life and also guide him saying this is how real life's gonna be when you're in high school, etc. It's not gonna be as now, so you better enjoy all of your time now before you have to become very serious at high school. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, well, Brandon, here, look, here's the thing, my guy. High school is the part that you have to become serious. There's no joking around. You have to become very serious because elementary, load of bullshit, right? Doesn't really participate much into your grown-up. You know, the real stuff happens at high school. That's why I told him, listen, that's where things are about to get serious. Then you have also got to start developing more grown stuff. You know, you have to become more grown up, act more grown up. But that's only in about 2 years. He's only 12, so who cares? Black sesame, never had it. It does feel like I'm holding a nutsack. You know when you grab your balls? Although mine don't stick, but they feel like testicles. Okay, weird. Why do I even say that? Sorry, let's just eat this. Oh no. This is chocolate. What did I have? Vanilla. Perhaps. I'm just trying to help the kid out, you know, whilst both having fun together. Playing Fortnite. Yeah, I know. I don't like Fortnite, but I do like the no build. Okay, it's pretty cool. You know, it's ironic. My mom actually works on this table. God damn the money that they spend on this table. It's like a $2,000 table. It never gets used. It's a really nice, rustic, real wooden table. It's like a Game of Thrones type of table. I would never pay so much for a table. Sorry, it's ridiculous. Okay, I do have to say, I think it's stupidity. All this goddamn plastic around, you know, come on. Recyclable. And in plastic, come on. Strawberry, I must say, they use quality ingredients. They're really nice. Okay, well, bon appetit, I guess. Oh wow. I wonder, do they use actual... Oh yeah, so that's why it's also expensive, because it's vegan obviously, but it's also because of the fact that they use real stuff. They use actual pieces of mango, strawberry, etc. I get it now. It's still overpriced though, but it tastes good. This is my breakfast at 11 in the morning. I'm trying to upload an eating ASMR every 2 weeks, so that makes kind of sense. And a roleplay, that really depends on what I can think of as a roleplay. Because here's the thing, I'm not gonna make a goddamn roleplay that I've made over and over. Because for me as a creator, it gets really boring, and it also becomes inspired. It's like, yeah, what am I gonna say in the roleplay? Because my roleplays essentially are non-scripted, which means I just click record and pop up with anything that comes to my mind. So yeah, vanilla mango. I have the strong feeling that this one is not gonna taste good for some reason. Mango ice cream. Perhaps I could change my mind. artificial colored and artificial flavored ice cream is actually, believe it or not, banned in the whole EU. We have made a law years and years ago, several, probably decades ago, banning the production, yes I say banning the production of food that has artificial coloring, artificial flavoring. A perfect example, I made an eating video months ago at my place, eating American candy, and I stated that there is a shitload of artificial coloring and flavoring in it, and I think I also stated in that video, specifically saying this is illegal in the EU. And a lot of people were confused. They were like, how is it illegal if you guys are allowed to sell it? The selling of it isn't illegal, but the production of it in the EU is illegal. We are not allowed to make this any country in the EU. And why, you might wonder? Health reasons. Because all these artificial colors and flavors, my god, they're unhealthy, dude. They're really bad. But you can say the same about chocolate and beer and etc. No matter what, that stuff good. Till an extent, I would say. Smart, they got their business on the plastic wrappings. So yeah, they are tiny. So this is the vanilla one. Please be good. Vanilla's my favorite, or the second one was vanilla maybe. Actually, that has gotta be vanilla. Wow. There's like a marshmallow. I was speaking about that, I got vegan marshmallows from the week. Not bad actually, really nice. For 2 years I've been trying to find plant-based marshmallows without gelatin, and I found them. Okay. Actually tastes very nice. Okay, really good. Wow. Okay, I must say the rest were awful. So let me just check which one I had. Okay, so definitely the vanilla #1. I think the other black one is black sesame. Who knows? You see natural ingredients, because I think if it also says here, nowhere on the box does it say artificial flavored, because the coloring that we use that you guys in America have artificial most of the time, sorry. We use like from actual, we extract them from actual pieces of fruit and actual pieces of vegetables. For example, it says, god damn it if I can find it. Yes, so for the color they use E160A, which is beetroot powder. Okay, I'm retarded, I don't know what I'm on about. Okay, I want them on. Modified starch, which a lot of people on TikTok have been saying, oh, starch is so bad for you. It's like, you're not gonna die from using a little bit of starch, get over it. Okay, so let's look at the calorie intake. Okay, that's not too bad. About 200 and... oh man, that's kind of crazy. Let's say 100 and... let's say... okay, just 330 calories for this whole box. Fat's high and sugar's high. What you do get is glucides, which is good, which is koolhydraten in the Netherlands for you guys wondering. It doesn't contain any protein, like none, like no fibers, literally 0.5 grams of fiber, 0 grams of protein, 0.08 grams of sugar, salt, about 10 grams of fat, 8 grams of saturated fat, and about 70 grams of glucides, and that's kind of about it. But yeah, anyways, I don't know when this video is posted, probably around the 17th, 20th, but yeah, my parents are in Italy, and for you guys wondering, oh, why didn't you come with? Well, I wanted my parents to also spend time together. You know, they're working. Yeah, my mom works 50 hours a week. Yeah, she wakes up at 7 in the morning, has to drop off little monster Haley, my little sister, and As then work around 8 o'clock, and from 8 she works sometimes till 7 at night. I remember back in the days, really back in the days before this whole COVID pandemic hit. No kidding, she used to have to wake up at 5 in the morning, 5 days a week, and only be back at 8 o'clock at night. Well, yeah, that's really heavy, but she's worked her ass off. I definitely look up to my parents. I don't separate who makes the most money. Nah, that's nonsense. I look at them both as people that I can look up to and say they've both succeeded in their own form, you know. Obviously, my dad never wanted to be a car mechanic. He's even said it so often to me. He said, look, he wanted to be a animal nurse. And he said, even, you know, what if I'd never met your mom? What if, you know, no, but really though, shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't. What if this, you know, it's like, well, at the end of the day, we've got a beautiful house. We live in a gorgeous, distinguished neighborhood. Because it's a very privileged place. And to be straight up honest, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I'm like, Mom and Dad, you guys made it. What you guys on about? The reason why is because, well, a lot of people might be like, oh, but it's nothing that special. I do think it's awesome to see how my parents worked their ass off as kids growing up from poverty, because you gotta remember, my parents had nothing back in the days. A lot of people assume that back in the days, oh, you're just a spoiled rich kid. I'm like, nah, my parents have worked their ass off for where they are now. It ain't luck or fortune, it was destiny. My mom was 16 and a half, 17 when she got pregnant. Had 3 full-time jobs whilst going to university. Could you imagine that? Most people can't do that. But why could my mom do it? Mentality. She wanted to get out from where she was. She wanted the best for her son, for herself, and her family. And then when my brother arrived, Cal, because he was actually in an accident like my little sister, sorry, McCarthy said I was the only planned one. And yet I have autism from all of them, for God's sakes. I guess it does separate me from them, I guess, but yeah. No, my parents came here. Oh, shit, I wasn't even born, I can't say, but when I was 3 years old, we moved here. We actually used to live in Maasluis, because I was born in Vlaardingen, but Maasluis is a shithole by now, so sorry, we don't go there no more. But yeah, my parents had a rough growing up. They had to risk a lot for where they are now. You know, you gotta remember back in those days, trying to get to another foreign country. Oh hell no, that shit wasn't easy, bro. They'd be asking you a question, what are you doing, what are you, blah 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 blah. And still to this day, I don't want to say my parents experience racism, nah, definitely not, no. But they do definitely sometimes go through some form of discrimination of people, you know, saying stuff to them or looking at them weirdly, because, you know, you can tell my mom and dad are not Dutch. You can tell that they're foreign, which is cool. Okay, goddammit, I got my dog here. You should be quiet. I just fed them. Yeah, you can see her. Yeah, I'm taking care of the dog, but yeah, no, it does make me very happy that my parents are here in this situation. Because we could have also stayed in South Africa and been in a total different environment. As I say, you're a product of your environment. Maybe I would have never done this, maybe. But let's not think about that. Because at the end of the day, you doing something bad and criminal is your own choice. You're a product of your environment, though. Okay, she's shaking her ass. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna end this video though, but no, I'm very glad that my parents are still together till this day. I'm very glad where they are in life. Was it necessary now, Kaya? What an asshole. She did that for on purpose, but you know, I'm very proud of my parents, you know, regardless of, you know, this and that. They've always been there for themselves, but the most important, they've always been for me, my mom, for me, my brother, and my sister. Yeah, I mean, sure, of course, my parents have thought about a divorce. Which couple doesn't go through that? Have you been together for 30 years, 25 years married? Yeah, of course you think about that. Yes, you have arguments and fights, and yes, my parents do have an argument once in a while. As far as I know of, I don't know when it happens, because I'm at my place most of the time. I live on my own partially, so you know, I don't know what happens here at home. But when the tension is strong. I can definitely sense, okay, something's not right. You guys aren't speaking to each other. You guys are acting all bitchy against me. I ain't done nothing. I just came here. Yeah, it is funny though how people after 25, 30 years think of each other. Because essentially they feel like friends. And I'm like, why do you guys feel like friends? Well, if you're together for so long, you still love each other. But, you know, it's just like, okay, we're so used to each other. It's like we're just friends, but it's deeper than just that. That's deeper than rap. Sorry. No, God, cringy white boy is, yeah, don't tell me about it. But, now salute to my parents. And I'm pretty aware that some people don't have this fortunate with their parents, you know, because when I used to go to school, the whole story time, might as well fill up this video because we can, right? I found out that a lot of kids at elementary school and especially high school, a lot of them kids didn't have their parents together. You know, when I was in high school, some had their father figure not in their life. I know from one or two that their father just wasn't completely in their life, as in murdered, you know. Because you gotta remember, the kids I had, they had different backgrounds than me. Most of their parents and most of the kids, their family were immigrants from back in the days. So you have to remember that, you know. Same like my parents basically. But not everyone gets the same chance in society, unfortunately. And with that meaning, where you get placed is also how you're going to react, you know. If you get placed in a nice area, you're highly likely going to succeed, you know. But at the end of the day, it's all about mentality. But yeah, it is kind of sad how people just separate from each other and just feel like it's not going to work anymore. Especially with a kid, that's the most painful would be to me. And I told my parents, you guys divorced with my little sister, I would never speak to you guys. Because that would be so selfish, because eventually the ones who's going to get affected is my little sister. She's going to have to grow up with parents that don't like each other. And I refuse to go through that for my little sister. I refuse to. Because it is very selfish. Because at the end of the day, a kid's got to go through it the most. Yeah, okay, as a parent it's all, but you're grown up. A kid don't know what to do. A kid doesn't know how it works. But then yet again, some kids are used to it. They've grown up with it as a kid, so they don't know better. Anyways, I'm talking